Hello, good morning all.
Good morning.
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 Before we start our sharing sections, let's do a pray, shall we? Yeah, welcome to the mental health sharing section. And I'm super excited to our event today, and I hope that we can sharing about our experience and you have a great conversation today. And first, let's introduce ourselves to our special guest. Started from me. My name is Chella Meira Damayanti.
Hello everyone. Good morning. My name is Rosana Ambarwati. Hello Kak Disya. Nice to meet you. Thank you for taking time to participate in our final project. And I hope with this session sharing session, we can get new knowledge and also new experience. And I wish for this final project, we will get the best result. Amin. Thank you, Kak. Thank you.
All right, everyone. Good morning. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sephia, and maybe Kak Disya already know me. Thank you, Kak, for taking the time to our final project, and it's really it's really good occasion to have a new lecture Kak Disya, because Kak Disya is the one of founder of mental health, especially that mental health is something that important for us to knowing, or we must aware with our mental health, and this is really a good occasion. Thank you, Kak Disya.
Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Jani Elpani, and hello Kak Disya. Thank you for your time to taking our final project, and I hope this project that can be your great experience. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Cantika Syahputri, and you can call me Chika. Thank you Kak Disa for taking your time to our final project. Pokoknya semoga di webinar kali ini tuh benar-benar bisa bikin kesan yang menarik untuk kita semua, terutama buat Kak Disa juga.
Hello Kak Disya, my name is Lesen, and it's really a nice day because I can meet you and discuss together about mental health issues.
Okay, actually, I'm really excited about our topic, and now I can't wait anymore to hear about it. So, Kak Disya, can you please explain or share to us about mental health? Time is yours.
Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you. Maybe Sephia, can you just present my slide, please?
Okay, wait Kak.
Okay, this is the slide. Why being happy and unhappy is better. Aku lebih prefer kalau misalnya obrolan kita tuh bakal lebih apa ya? Kalian bebas hands up. I mean, like when you want to ask me a question di tengah-tengah my presentation, it's okay. Okay, it's gonna be fine. Okay. So this is my slide. I will present you why being happy and unhappy is matter. Okay, boleh next slide. Okay, because we talk about happy, we talk about unhappy, it means we talk about emotion. So what is the definition about emotion? This is the sources on Google. So I think this on Google ya. Jadi benar atau enggaknya based on Google gitu. So emotion is used to name a strong feeling such as anger, fear, joy, and etc. It's very okay for being emotional sometimes because emotion is a flavor of life, is a flavor of our life gitu. Boleh next slide? Okay. Okay, what is the definition of happy and unhappy? So because this is the talkative ini adalah perbincangan yang aku tuh pengennya kalian aktif juga. So I will ask you some of you like the definition of happy and unhappy. Menurut kalian tuh gimana? Mungkin boleh mulai dari start from from Cantika. Can you explain to me what is your definition about happy?
Sebenarnya aku takut kurang begitu dipahami ya Kak dari bahasanya. Tapi kalau menurut aku sendiri, kalau happy itu semacam kayak perasaan yang bisa bikin kita lega dan kayak ngeplong gitu, kayak nggak ada sesuatu hambatan yang tertahan gitu kan ya. Tapi kalau unhappy ya sebaliknya, seperti kayak aku kadang ngerasa I feel so bad banget, misalkan lagi ngadepin suatu problem atau anything, pokoknya kayak ngerasa ada beban gitu loh. Kayak ada beban mungkin yang terkadang tuh can explain gimana sih maksudnya kayak gitu. Dan kayak susah buat nyari solusinya juga gitu sih menurut aku.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Can someone what is the definition of happy from Rosana? But please in English. I mean, like you can mix it English and Bahasa, but please use more English because this is the English class, right? Okay.
Oke. Sebelumnya maaf kalau nanti dalam penggunaan bahasa Inggris saya ada yang sedikit kesalahan-kesalahan. But for me, happy is when I feel thankful for everything that I have. That's it, Iska.
Okay, thank you. That's good. Okay. One more, yeah. From Lesen. I don't know how to pronounce that. Lesen or
Yes, lesson.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
right. The definition of happy, according to me, just being able to spend time together with someone we love, as simple like that. With me.
Okay, thank you. That's true. Okay, boleh next slide. So this is the definition about happiness. Cantika said before, jadi what you think, what you say, and what you do in harmony. Jadi dia selaras. Apa yang kalian pikirin, apa yang kalian omongin, apa yang kalian lakukan itu selaras dengan apa yang kalian mau gitu. So when you want something in life and you do something in life like something that you want, and when you think about something that you want. Jadi kalian pikirin apa yang kalian pengen, dan ternyata yang kalian pengen itu adalah sesuatu yang kalian lakukan, what you do and what you say, it called happiness gitu. Jadi dia selaras, what you think and what you do itu harmony gitu, selaras. Coba boleh next slide. So this is the definition about unhappiness. Kalau misalnya happiness is a purpose of our life gitu ya. Jadi being happy is a purpose of our life. Karena kalau misalnya being unhappy is not a purpose of our life. Di sini ada yang unhappy itu adalah purpose life-nya adalah maksudnya tujuan hidupnya itu adalah being unhappy, enggak kan? Pasti everybody itu pengen happy is a purpose of their lives gitu. Jadi kalau misalnya unhappiness itu mungkin bukan a purpose of their lives, but unhappiness is our part of life gitu. Jadi unhappiness itu when what you think, what you say, and what you do sometimes not in harmony. Jadi kadang apa yang kalian pengen, what you expect di otak kalian itu reality-nya doesn't come out like what you think gitu. Jadi nggak seperti expectation-nya gitu. So the reality is not expectation. It called unhappiness gitu. Karena dia nggak selaras gitu. Apa yang kalian pengenin, what you think, what you say, and what you do itu berbeda gitu. Nggak sesuai dengan tujuan kalian. It called unhappiness. Oke, boleh next slide. Okay, is it okay to feel sad sometimes? Nah, ini you can read, when we want to cry, it is much more difficult than telling somebody how happy you are. When you get something, I mean like when you happy, itu dengan mudahnya kita bisa let's say ke orang-orang like I'm very happy right now gitu. But when you telling somebody like I'm sad right now, I need a hug, or I'm in a bad mood right now, this is my bad day, itu lebih difficult than telling somebody how happy you are gitu. Yeah, I think this is a big problem when you can't tell somebody how sad you are gitu, how unhappy you are gitu. But being sad is not a bad thing. Jadi being sad itu adalah a part of how we live gitu. Everyone itu pasti pernah ngerasain being sad ya. Jadi just like kita tuh being joyful, angry gitu. Jadi pokoknya a plenty of our emotion. In other words, everyone has feelings, and those feelings are always changing, right? And sometimes we feel happy, such as we're having fun, and sometimes we feel sad, such as we lost a loved one or broken heart gitu. Whatever the feeling, it's real and a part of living. In a perfect world, nobody wants to sad. Jadi orang-orang tuh sebenarnya kalau di a perfect world tuh dia nggak mau dia sedih gitu. Even though everyone has been in this position before, I mean like being sad gitu, you will still something like, udah jangan sedih deh gitu, you shouldn't be sad, you have it so much better than other people, kamu tuh masih punya yang lebih baik dari orang-orang, kamu harus lebih bersyukur, atau like stop overreacting gitu kan. Itu sebenarnya put unrealistic pressure on people to justify their emotion, something nobody should feel pressure of gitu. Jadi kadang kalau misalnya kita diomongin kayak kamu tuh jangan sedih, kamu tuh harus lebih bersyukur gitu kan. Itu kadang tuh menjadi pressure untuk kita. Kenapa kita nggak boleh sedih? Padahal sedih, being sad, it's very okay gitu. Karena namanya juga kita punya emotion, kita bisa ngerasain yang namanya feeling gitu. Kita punya rasa untuk sedih, kita punya rasa untuk joyful, angry, proud, a plenty of other emotion gitu kan. Jadi itu adalah a part of human being. Jadi kalau misalnya kalian ngelihat orang sedih, stop saying like you shouldn't be sad, kamu jangan sedih deh, you have so much better than the other people gitu kan. Kamu tuh masih banyak harus yang disyukuri ya. Kita tahu masih banyak yang harus disyukuri, but sad it's okay. Dan kalau misalnya ada orang sedih, kalau bisa sih jangan dibilang kayak jangan sedih ya, you shouldn't be sad gitu. Kalau bisa sih ya, it's okay to feel sad. But yang nggak boleh itu kan yang berlarut-larut gitu. Crying, drawing, writing, talking through your feelings, itu great way to deal with sadness sebenarnya. Anything that makes you understand this negative feelings, I mean like I call sad itu adalah negative feelings, and menurut aku sad itu adalah we have to choose, we have to accept kalau misalnya di dunia ini tuh kita bakal feeling sadness gitu. Because sadness isn't forever, but we feel it gitu. Oke. Boleh next slide? Why this thing is matter. Nah, di sini kalian bisa baca, because you will understand yourself before you understand someone else. Jadi if you want to understand someone else, you have to understand yourself first gitu. Kalau kalian nggak bisa memahami diri kalian tuh, how you want to understand someone else gitu. Gimana kalian mau understand someone else feeling gitu. Gimana kalian mau bisa memahami perasaan orang lain gitu. Kalau misal kalian nggak bisa memahami perasaan kalian sendiri. So this thing is matter. Kalian tuh harus bisa paham happy and unhappy is very okay gitu. Jadi ketika kalian bisa memahami itu, kalian juga bisa ngelihat dari orang. Kalian bisa paham orang itu gimana sih kita bisa memahami orang ketika mereka happy, ketika mereka unhappy, kita harus apa, we should do what. Jadi itu pentingnya kenapa kita harus memahami happy and unhappy. So maybe next slide dulu boleh. Oke, ini adalah a part for me. Aku bakal cerita tentang my anxiety. So I built an organization named Ilsihasa Indonesia, dan one of the member itu adalah Sephia. Jadi Sephia itu adalah salah satu member. Ilsihasa Indonesia itu senang menerima member baru. Jadi misal kalian mau pengen join our organization, kalian bisa take a look in our Instagram dan bisa pantengin Instagram Ilsihasa Indonesia. Kalian bisa masuk ke sana because we care a lot of mental health, especially in self-love and self-care. Jadi because we're not psychologists, let's say we can talk about disorder in a psychologist way, tapi kita bisa tetap peduli dengan orang dengan cara kita kasih mereka education about self-love and self-care gitu. Nah, jadi ini sekalian promosi. Kalau misal kalian pengen lihat Ilsihasa Indonesia, gimana kita bekerja sama dengan partner lain untuk bermanfaat untuk banyak orang, kalian bisa lihat Instagram kita. So, my journey in Ilsihasa itu start from when I have an anxiety disorder. So I'm a person with anxiety disorder and I'm still happy. Apa sih pentingnya aku bahas ini di sini? Karena kita udah bahas happy and unhappy tadi, dan menurut aku sudah mulai memahami myself gitu. Aku udah mulai paham gimana diri aku ini. Aku udah mulai paham. Aku harus gimana ketika aku feel sad, feel happy gitu. So this is one of my biggest problem in life. Jadi I have an anxiety. Sometimes I can't control my anxiety attack, but I'm still happy. I would say anxiety disorder is not a good thing, but I'm still happy with this. Then yeah, I'm gonna sharing to you. First of all, aku bangun. I have an anxiety disorder. Dan aku bangun itu for helping me through this disorder sebenarnya. Jadi Ilsihasa itu dulu adalah a platform yang penuh dengan kata-kata healing gitu. Jadi kita pengen orang-orang ketika baca Ilsihasa, mereka heal themselves gitu. Jadi mereka merasa bahwa they have friends, they have someone to talk with gitu. Nah, makin kesini makin gede, Ilsihasa tuh jadi platform yang bisa bantu orang untuk self love and self care. Dan kita nggak itu aja, kita punya banyak program kerja yang maybe help them gitu, untuk bantu mereka, untuk menemani mereka sebenarnya, bukan hanya membantu, tapi kita juga temani mereka untuk get through this gitu. So I have an anxiety disorder. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 years ago, my first panic attack. I was in my senior high school and I feel like I was dying. Feeling anxiety is like you have friend in yourself that want to kill you. That's the worst part of being anxiety disorder. So the worries in my mind had taken over my body, and it was if I had no control over what was happening to me. And growing up with anxiety, it's hard for me because kebanyakan orang itu dia can't understand what other feeling. Jadi ketika kita mau menjelaskan what am I feeling, ketika aku mau menjelaskan itu, mereka nggak bakal mengerti, nggak semuanya bakal ngerti, because karena nggak semuanya bakal bisa paham sebenarnya apa sih yang sedang kita kita perjuangkan. I mean like my anxiety itu benar-benar aku perjuangin dari SMA to aku tuh pengen banget aku bisa deal with my anxiety gitu. Jadi berdamai dengan my anxiety itu pengen banget dari SMA, dan sekarang udah sih sebenarnya gitu. But ini come back when I'm in my senior high school times, ya. Jadi anxiety was not talked about often or understood by most people gitu. As I got older, I felt that so much of my life was ruined by my anxiety. So living with anxiety is like you can't go easy on yourself. Jadi whatever you do today itu nggak bisa enough gitu. So living with anxiety, biasanya sih aku ngerasanya bahwa aku nggak enough dengan diri aku sendiri. But I go to psychologist, I go to psychiatric, I don't know how to say that, pokoknya ke psikiater gitu. I go through that, then I got pills, I get my medicine, and I feel like I can deal with my anxiety right now because, like I said before, sebenarnya orang anxiety itu adalah orang yang nggak bisa easy on their self. Jadi mereka tuh nggak bisa nggak bisa santai dengan kehidupannya, dan apapun yang aku lakuin today itu sebenarnya nggak enough. Jadi sebenarnya kalau misalnya orang-orang bilang you do enough, kamu tuh udah enough, you good enough gitu kan, but I feel I'm not gitu. Sebenarnya apakah orang anxiety tuh feeling like nggak puas gitu kan? Sebenarnya bukan nggak puasnya, kita tuh lebih ngerasa takut kekurangan gitu. Takut kekurangan bukan takut kekurangan di kita aja, tapi orang-orang ngelihatnya bakal cukup nggak ya gitu. Nah kita tuh lebih memikirkan what others thinking gitu. Jadi kita tuh lebih suka mikirin kayak orang-orang bakal mikir apa nih. Padahal orang-orang juga nggak mikir apa-apa gitu. Jadi kalau misalnya aku udah get my attack, jadi biasanya kalau misalnya orang-orang anxiety itu kan dia punya attack-nya gitu ya. Attack-nya itu adalah ketika kamu udah dalam puncak, kamu nggak bisa control everything. Jadi dia tuh attack you. Jadi it feels like something wrong me gitu. Jadi I have a friend nih gitu. Ini this is my body. I have a friend in me, but a friend that wanna kill me gitu loh. Jadi dia control my mind, control my body, control my insecurity, everything dia control gitu. And so it feels like you have something in you tapi nggak bisa help you a little bit. Jadi nggak membantu sama sekali, malah dia tuh lebih senang untuk use your insecurities, use your weakness itu untuk malah makin melemahkanmu gitu. So sebenarnya aku tuh harus ngapain buat deal with my anxiety gitu kan? Sebenarnya untuk deal with my anxiety itu ya I should have aku tuh harus go easy on myself. Jadi whatever I do today itu I will aku tuh harus let it be enough gitu. Udah cukup gitu. Jangan kebanyakan kayak mikir nanti orang mikirnya not enough lagi. So enggak, sebenarnya simpelnya untuk deal with my anxiety itu seperti itu gitu. Jadi sampai sekarang aku masih fight my anxiety sebenarnya, but I'm still happy. Aku tuh nggak yang over sadness, over kayak oh I have anxiety, I will kill myself, aku harus bundir gitu ya, enggak sih sebenarnya. Kalau kepikiran untuk suicide, pernah nggak sih kita tuh pasti pernah kepikiran untuk suicide or something, like when you get depression, you stressful gitu kan, itu kayaknya tuh pengen menghilang gitu ya, pengen menghilang kayak aku tuh nggak pengen have this problem gitu. Tapi ya itu hanya pikiran. Sebenarnya kalau menurut aku pikiran seperti itu it just in here ya. Jadi itu cuma ada di pikiran kalian. Salah itu ketika kalian melakukannya gitu. Nah kalau misalnya ditanya pernah nggak kayak gitu, pernah kepikiran untuk suicide, itu pernah pasti. Aku tuh sering kepikiran untuk aku nggak mau punya masalah gitu. I don't want to get problems. Aku pengen semuanya hilang. Aku tuh pengen refresh myself. Aku pengen damai-damai aja. Jadi hidup dengan peaceful gitu ya. But you can gitu. Ya, in reality we do have problems. Namanya juga manusia, pasti kita punya masalah gitu. Jadi dealing with yourself, dealing with your anxiety, dealing with everything in yourself itu adalah let it be enough gitu. Jadi kalau misal kalian udah ngerasa cukup dan kalian ngerasa semuanya itu bisa dibilang kayak kalau dibilang terima aja gitu, kalau misal kalian dapat masalah, yaudah sih terima aja, namanya juga masalah, we do have problems gitu. Ya sebenarnya that's a good thing, tapi emang kadang itu nggak se-easy itu ya, nggak se-easy aku ngomong itu. But talking with anxiety, talking with dealing with our problems sebenarnya adalah kita harus facing our problems gitu. Mau gimana pun, ini aku pernah dibilangin kayak dikasih tahu nih gitu kan sama salah satu my psychologist gitu. Dia bilang kalau misalnya you have a problem nih, This is your problem gitu. Mau sampai kapanpun problem itu tuh pasti bakal ada kalau misal kamu nggak facing your problem gitu. So if you want to get rid of your problem, you have to facing your problem. Kenapa? Karena kalau misalnya kalian tunggu pun untuk dia menghilang, dia bakal tetap ada kalau misalnya kalian tidak facing that. Jadi kalau kalian pengen get rid of your problem nih, you have to face that gitu. Sebenarnya cara facing your problem itu gimana caranya? Ya udah facing secukupnya kamu aja gitu. Jadi kalau misalnya menurut kamu kemampuan kamu untuk menghadapi masalah itu adalah 7/10, ya udah 7/10-nya aja gitu. Karena kalau yang penting tuh kalian facing your problem. Jadi ketika kalian sudah facing your problem, you can get rid your problem. Begitu. Jadi sampai sekarang kalau misalnya aku punya masalah, aku tuh lebih nggak mau pengen kayak menghindar or something like lari dari masalah or ya pengen masalahnya tuh nggak aku hadepin gitu ya. Sebenarnya enggak, aku malah pengen ya udah dihadepin aja. Karena kalau misalnya nggak aku hadepin dia bakal tetap ada gitu. Jadi the tips is if you want to get rid of your problem, you have to facing your problem. Gitu. Okay, maybe this is the end of our sharing talk. I mean like my sharing of my anxiety disorder. Maybe boleh next slide dulu. Okay, this is a question and answer section. Sebenarnya sini aku udah tulis note. We love it if you ask me about myself further. Jadi because I'm not a psychologist, aku tuh takut kalau misalnya I can't answer your question about how to get rid of depression or how to get rid of disorder, blah 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 disorder like that. Because I'm not a psychologist. Aku tuh nggak bakal answer a question that I'm not search enough gitu. Jadi aku harus research dulu kalau misalnya mau jawab question gitu. So if you have a question, please let me know. Kalau bisa aku jawab. Kalau misalnya belum bisa aku jawab, nanti aku bakal jawab belakangan. Aku research dulu. Mungkin kalian ada grup, nanti bisa kalian tanyain. Nanti aku research cepatnya. Oke. This is the end section of aku sharing. Sekarang kita bakal question and answer. Oke. Mungkin boleh siapapun, anyone yang mau pengen tanya, boleh hands up or langsung di unmute aja.
Okay, I want to share my experience too. Can I?
Okay.
Yeah, so I dare to. So I dared to go to psychiatrist when I was 20 years old, and I was so scared to going there. I don't know why I'm afraid of going there. But before I go to a psychiatrist, I try some tips written in the article to relieve my negative thoughts. Like I do morning exercise and going jogging at the times. I also bathing for 10 minutes in the morning, but to be honest, it doesn't affect me at all. The negative thoughts are still in my mind when I do that activity. Like when I do sunbathing, I'm still stressed. I can be even more stressed because the weather is so hot and it make me grumpy sometimes. And I don't think those tips had any effect on me. So, Kak Disya, did you do self-help to your anxiety, or can you have tips for me to cut off my depression maybe, or just go to a psychiatrist because it's the best thing that we can do to maintain our depression?
Okay, very good story and a very good. I mean, like, thank you for asking me those questions. And first is, if you ask me, apakah harus tetap ke psychologist gitu? Yeah, you should gitu, because aku bisa deal with anxiety itu pertama I meet the psychologist and I do my self help. I mean like I do research and I do my self help by myself gitu. Sebenarnya kalau misalnya get deal with depression itu sebenarnya because I'm not a psychologist, I would like to say you have to think like I don't know how to feel like being being a depression people. I mean like because I'm not a depression disorder gitu kan, because I'm an anxiety disorder, but I think all problem about mental health itu sometimes we can't control our mind gitu. We can control what we're thinking, what we do, what we say gitu. Jadi kita tuh nggak bisa kontrol tuh. Nah, menurut aku tips yang bisa aku kasih itu mungkin you have to control what you think. Jadi kalaupun negative thought itu coming gitu, negative thought itu ada, you have to control it gitu. Kontrolnya gimana? Sebenarnya yang paling tahu about our mental health itu adalah kita. So kalau kalian pengen deal with your mental health, I mean like your mental illness, itu adalah you have to understand what you want dulu sebenarnya, what your mind want, sebenarnya apa sih yang pengen diinginkan oleh otak kalian, kemudian apa yang pengen kalian lakukan reality-nya, jadi expectation-nya dipikirin dulu, kemudian reality-nya dipikirin dulu, and you will understand yourself gitu. Jadi sebenarnya adalah you have to control what you think. Jadi sebelum what you think itu melakukan sesuatu, you have to control in here dulu sebenarnya, gitu. Sebenarnya contohnya seperti apa gitu ya? Misalnya orang depression itu some of my friend ya yang depression itu biasanya lebih sering berpikir untuk suicide dibanding aku seorang anxiety. I don't know kenapa begitu, but in my riset aku sendiri tuh seperti itu. Jadi my friend with depression disorder or mereka tuh lebih banyak memikirkan I want to suicide right now, like cut themselves in arm gitu kan. Jadi emang lebih banyak melakukan hal-hal seperti itu dibandingin aku. I don't know apakah itu benar atau tidak but in my riset itu seperti itu gitu. Nah, jadi kalau misalnya aku tanya ke teman-teman aku yang have depression attack or something like depressed gitu, ketika aku tanya mereka bilang I can control myself, I can control what am I my thought gitu tuh nggak bisa dikontrol. Jadi ketika aku tanya apa sih yang nggak bisa dikontrol, misalnya aku berpikir I want to kill myself gitu. Because I feel like I'm dying gitu kan, I want to kill myself right now gitu. Jadi dia mulai menyakiti dirinya sendiri. Kemudian nanti dia lebih worse than that, jadi lebih buruk daripada itu gitu kan. Nah jadi kalau misal aku tanya sama dia sih karena dia nggak bisa kontrol their emotion, nggak bisa kontrol their feelings, nggak bisa kontrol apa sih yang harus dipikirin sama dia gitu. Jadi menurut aku untuk pertolongannya itu emang kita harus ada psychologist gitu. Kita harus ada psychologist. It's very okay if you want to go to psychologist sebenarnya. Banyak yang bilang ke aku kayak Disya, when you go to psychologist, is it crazy or sakit gila or something like that? Itu sebenarnya enggak. Sebenarnya kalau misalnya kita juga kepo, misalnya kalian udah punya nih kayak tanda-tandanya kayak I think I need someone to help myself gitu, and I really want to go to psychologist, that's very okay sebenarnya untuk menanyakan your condition, is it well enough or not gitu kan, karena kan kita lebih baik mencegah tuh daripada mengobati. Nah kalau misalnya ditanya nih aku ke psikologis malu nggak sih, nggak gitu, bahkan aku tuh seneng aja gitu ke psikologis because somebody yang baik itu ada di psikologis gitu kan, aku bisa tanya sama dia, bisa sharing, bisa talk about my apa yang selama ini aku pengen ungkapin ke orang tapi nggak bisa, tapi aku bisa ungkapin ke my psychologist gitu. Jadi emang yang pertama kalau misalnya udah tanda-tanda mental kalian tuh mental illness, ataupun kamu udah tahu gitu kan kalau misalnya kamu nih udah punya mental illness gitu, kayak tadi si Chella dia udah tahu kalau misalnya dia get depression gitu kan, itu memang harus butuh banget bantuan dari psikologis, karena ketika kalian nggak bisa kontrol pikiran kalian, ada medicine, ada obat yang bisa kontrol itu. Jadi memang kuncinya sih kalau menurut aku emang kalian harus kontrol dulu nih pikiran kalian. Misal kalian can get control your what you thinking, your thought, itu kalian bisa minta bantuan sama psikologis. Jadi nanti dia juga bisa kasih medicine yang bisa help you to deal with your mental illness gitu. Sebenarnya go easy on yourself sih gitu. Jadi kuncinya itu you have to be enough gitu. Kadang kita tuh keseringan ya, sometimes we feel not enough kan sama diri sendiri. I mean like kita ngelakuin A, kita ngelakuin B, kita terlalu banyak memikirkan apa kata orang dibandingkan kecukupannya kita, sampai kita tuh ngerasa I'm not good enough for everybody gitu. Padahal kita udah good enough for everybody. Kalaupun kita nggak good enough for everybody, it's not your responsible. Your responsible in life adalah feeling happy with yourself. Jadi kita juga kita udah ngerasa cukup, kita udah ngerasa bahwa tanggung jawab kita sebagai manusia adalah membuat diri kita tuh happy. Ya udah, that's enough gitu. Jadi kalau misalnya orang-orang bilang you're not good enough, itu terserah mereka gitu. Kalau misalnya kalian udah ngerasa enough sama diri kalian sendiri, bukan untuk orang-orang, you're good enough for yourself gitu. Any question? Apakah itu membantu, Chella? Does it help you?
Yeah, thank you, Kak.
Yeah, okay. You're welcome anytime. Ada any question?
Can I, Disya?
Okay.
Even before, I want to share my experience. So, sometimes I feel bad. I feel like sometimes I can hear bad news for a little thing. It's late. I feel maybe it could be anxiety, and because I also often feel overthinking too much when the people around me sometimes get tired of understanding myself. Sometimes when I'm stressed, I like to cut my hair randomly, but I don't know if it's called self-harm or not, but I like to stay in my room too late, but lately I've been trying to get off the house a lot, vacation, and do other things. I feel quick tempered too, like angry. Does someone who has a frequent anxiety need to go to psychologist? And how to get rid of anxiety disorder in short time?
Oke, berarti talking about anxiety. Oke. Kalau misalnya in a short time, kayak yang aku bilang tadi, aku nggak bosan-bosan sih bilangnya you have to be enough sama diri kamu sendiri. You have to be easy on yourself. Jadi sebenarnya being bodo amat itu it's very important because when you're feeling bodo amat gitu, itu lebih mudah buat kalian easy on yourself, easy on everybody else gitu. Karena anxiety itu happen when you think you have to figure out everything all at once gitu. Kalian tuh semuanya tuh harus di situ juga gitu. Jadi when you hear something bad like apa yang Cantika omongin tadi gitu kan, kalian itu lebih mudah paniknya gitu kan. Because kamu tuh nggak take easy on on yourself. I mean like sebenarnya you got this. Apapun yang mungkin kamu dengar, apakah itu negatif or positif gitu kan, itu sebenarnya adalah walaupun kita mendengar bad news about us gitu kan, take it easy sebenarnya. Because apa? Karena kita bakal mendengar itu, mau sampai kapanpun kita bakal mendengar bahwa ada sesuatu yang diceritakan orang mungkin buruk tentang kita, atau kayak kita tuh gak baik, atau kita ini atau kata itu sebenarnya akan tetap terjadi. Karena apa? Karena nggak semuanya tentang diri kita tuh emang harus yang tentang baik-baiknya gitu. Nah, if you have some if you hear something bad about yourself, about something that you don't like, itu sebenarnya take it easy. Everything itu bakal 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 oke-oke aja sebenarnya. Karena gimana kayak yang aku tadi bilang, kalau misalnya aku feeling like I have anxiety, living with anxiety itu living like you have a voice that follow you every day. Jadi tuh ketika kalian udah punya anxiety attack ataupun anxiety disorder, itu kalian tuh rasanya tuh kayak punya teman gitu di sini. Dalam diri kalian tuh kayak you have a friend, tapi a friend itu yang nggak good gitu, nggak baik. Jadi dia tuh setiap hari tuh kalau bisa tuh bisikin kalian semua, kamu tuh harus kayak gini gini gini, kamu tuh harus cut yourself, kamu tuh harus cut your arms, harus cut your hair gitu kan. Karena apa ya, karena kayaknya tuh kalian harus ngelakuin yang buruk-buruk gitu, dia suruhnya gitu. Jadi living with anxiety itu is like being followed by a voice. Jadi voice-nya itu knows all your insecurities, jadi dia juga use you to against you gitu kan. Jadi use your insecurities to against you gitu. Jadi menurut aku sih kalau misalnya kita mau deal with our anxiety itu memang kita harus easy dulu sama diri kita kan. Nah, kalau misalnya tadi Cantika tanya apakah kita perlu untuk ke psychologist gitu ya, kita harus meet a psychologist, menurut aku perlu, because kalau misalnya aku dulu nggak ke psychologist, I can get rid of my anxiety, aku nggak bisa deal with my anxiety, and it's very okay to meet a psychologist. Jadi bukan ketika kita harus gila dulu gitu ya, kayak I mean like you apa ya, kamu kehilangan kontrol dulu baru kamu ke psikologis, enggak. Kalau misal kamu udah ngerasa bahwa I need someone to talk with, I mean like I need somebody to help me to get through this gitu, ya udah nggak apa-apa kalau misal kamu mau ke psikologis. Tapi menurut aku kalau misalnya kamu nggak butuh medicine, nggak butuh pills to get calm your anxiety, your depression gitu, kamu bisa cerita ke orang yang mungkin dia itu punya experience yang sama kamu. Jadi ketika kamu bisa lihat dia, oh dia tuh bisa deal with anxiety-nya dia gitu kan. Aku bisa tanya nih tips triknya dia gimana caranya deal with anxiety gitu. Sebenarnya anxiety itu apa ya, kayak ketika kalian in silent gitu, pernah nggak sih kayak misal kalian nih punya anxiety gitu, when you are in silent kamu tuh nggak bisa get enough sleep gitu kan, baru itu waiting for something to be over, baru itu don't have nothing to talk about gitu kan. Tapi di dalam pikiran kalian tuh kalian punya beribu-ribu kata yang pengen kalian omongin gitu, tetapi yang kalian omongin tuh sebenarnya nggak ada gitu, kalian nggak bisa. Jadi karena itu tuh kalian kayak overthinking, analyzing a situation gitu kan, upset, worried, falling apart gitu kan, ataupun tentang itu semua gitu. Jadi kalau misalnya kalian udah ngerasa kalian tuh dramatic, I mean like I said, aku tuh bilangin anxiety aku tuh dramatic gitu ya. Jadi kalau misalnya aku udah being dramatic, aku tuh bakal bilang ke diri aku, please Disya, be easy on yourself gitu. Don't be so dramatic. Kalau misalnya pun ada bad things happen to you, that's very okay, that's very normal because you are a human being. Jadi kita tuh bukan hanya merasakan yang enak-enaknya aja, tapi kadang nggak enak tuh emang harus kita rasakan, dan itu sangat-sangat normal gitu. Jadi kalau misalnya aku udah easy dengan itu, I'm very okay with everything. When I'm in my anxiety disorder pun aku bakal bisa tetap happy gitu. Gitu. Apakah is it answer your question, Cantika? Is it enough?
Yes, Disya, of course. Thank you for your one more.
Yep.
Can I ask you one more? Do you think that cut my hair when I'm stressed means you are my mentally too bad or not?
Mentally too bad itu menurut aku kalau cut sendiri sih, I mean like ya menurut aku sih cut your hair itu kalau misalnya karena kalian pengen I mean like ketika kalian punya gangguan apa ya, kalian ngerasa kayak I need to cut my hair to help me, is it okay for me ya? Karena ketika itu membantu kalian, Karena gini, ini sebenarnya salah sih kalau misalnya kata psikologis salah. Kalau misalnya aku bilangnya menurut aku ini cukup get rid of my anxiety. Jadi dulu tuh aku suka cut my cut my ini, you know lah gitu kan. Kalian tahu kan. Jadi kalau misalnya orang-orang bilang itu namanya self harm gitu kan. Ya, I know that self harm gitu kan. But sometimes gitu, it help me gitu. Dulu tuh help me banget lah kalau waktu aku kayak gitu tuh. Menurut aku tuh help me gitu ya. Itu padahal itu salah banget sebenarnya, karena itu tuh bakal berpotensi bikin kalian tuh ini bakal berpotensi it kill you gitu ya. Itu bisa buruk banget sama kalian. Tapi kalau misalnya untuk rambut, kalau kalian merasa bahwa motong rambut itu adalah something yang bisa sangat membantu kalian untuk deal with your anxiety, I'm very fine with that gitu. Tapi kalau untuk psikologis lain aku nggak tahu ya. Kalau menurut aku sih nggak apa-apa, because itu potensi untuk membunuh kalian juga nggak ada. Tapi kalau misalnya itu berpotensi untuk help you, that's very okay for me. Jadi kalau misalnya dibilang apakah mental kamu buruk banget kalau misalnya kamu ngepotong rambut kamu, I think no gitu kan. I think no, because ketika aku broken heart pun gitu, aku tuh ke salon terus aku minta potongin rambut aku because I'm broken heart gitu kan. Aku tuh ngerasa bahwa kalau misalnya aku udah cut my hair, it helped me gitu. Jadi bukan mentally bad gitu. Jadi your mental is bad because you cut your hair. I mean like I think it's no gitu. I think it's not bad gitu. It's okay, very okay.
Okay, Kak Disya, thank you so much for the answer. It's helping me.
Okay, thank you banget kalau misalnya itu helping you ya. Anyone else yang mau sharing and mau tanya? Ada?
Can I?
Oh, boleh.
Okay. Firstly, you can hear me because I changed my device.
I can hear you.
All right. Actually, I have maybe I've already told. Okay. Maybe I have already told Kak Disya about my experience. I have a survivor of major depressive disorder or MDD, and I will explain from the beginning one, because since I was child, I live apart from my family, especially my father, because of my father must to work in another city, so that I just live with my mom. And then at the first time, I don't really care about the important presence of our parents in our developing mental, especially, and I don't really care about it. The absence of my father, I don't really care. But I continue to realize that in junior high school, I start to realize that the presence of my father is really important to developing my mental, because the presence of father it's really important for daughter. And then I start to realize that I have a depression symptom, but at the time I don't really understand about I have a depression symptom, so I just obey it. I just deny if I have a depression disorder. But it more and more worse when I entering senior high school. Maybe here Rosana and Chella have same alma mater with me, but they maybe they didn't understand, they didn't know about my experience while I in senior high school. In senior high school, I have friends because of I'm an introvert one, and I do really shy when I must to have a conversation with other people, when I how to say, when I introduce myself first, I always waiting people to to introduce themselves, rather than I must to introduce myself first. And I really have a negative thought with other people. I always have a bad thought when first meet me, when they are when they are first time meet me. I always have a bad thought, and then people start to avoid me. People start to think that I'm an arrogant because of I too shy to introduce myself first. I never want to make a connection with people because of I'm an introvert. So I feel like I think being alone is good. First time I feel like that,
being alone is good for me, but not for a long time. Like, no, I can't stay with this situation anymore. We have a close senior high school. We have grouping, like either for lesson or just for playing. I don't have one. So in the class, I just feel like I'm alone. I didn't have any friends. So I'm sorry if I I can how to say Kak, because oh my god, that's really bad experience.
That's okay, that's okay.
I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. Gak apa-apa, gak apa-apa.
Um After that, I start to in 7 days in a week. I'm sorry Kak.
It's okay, it will be fine for
Right.
me.
In 7 days, of a week, 3 or 4 days, I decided to skip my lesson because of I don't strong enough to I don't I can strong enough to stay with the condition anymore. So I decided to skip my class for until 3 days because of I live in a bad situation. I live in uncomfortable for me to stand with it anymore. And then my mom always asks me, why you always skip your class? Is it not impact on your grade? Is it not impact on your society? And I just told her like, oh, no, I'm just tired. I'm just tired because of I must go to school at 6 a.m. and 5 p.m. I must do I went to go home. I just feel tired about it, but she never knows what the exactly reason I always skip my class because of I live in bad condition where people never understand me. They just like see me in the outside rather than knowing me in the inside. Actually, I do really want to make connection with others. I don't know how to say, but it's make me like unable to make a connection with other people. And I'm not a typical person who always talk people because of maybe people see me from now on I'm a cheerful, I'm so, but they never understand about what's inside me. Like I'm broken inside, I'm falling apart, but they didn't know it. They just I just feel like I wearing a mask. I wearing a mask in the outside. I always smiling to other people. I always like act funny, and then sometimes I feel tired about it. I just feel like really heavy for me, and then I start to cut my hand, and then it's really like represent my pain because of I never told people about my problem. I keep it to myself because of not all of people understand about my pain. When
Is it okay? I just want to ask, is it okay when I have a self-harm to represent my pain? Yeah, I know it's a wrong way to do, but no, I just feel like I get calm, I get comfort with that to healing from any kind of pain. I just want to ask it. Is it is it helpful for me to do self-harm for a long time, or I just get antidepressant like that? Thank you, Kak.
Oke, kalau misalnya ditanya self harm itu adalah a good choice atau tidak, it's not a good choice. Like I said before, maybe it helped me dulu kalau misalnya aku self harm, cut myself gitu. It really helped me to mengeluarkan semua my pain. I'm sorry if you hear something in the back sound. Maaf ya kalau misalnya ada back soundnya. Oke. Aku tadi udah dengar sebenarnya ceritanya Sephia. Thank you for telling me that story. Kalau misalnya ditanya apakah aku pernah been through that, pernah juga sebenarnya kayak gitu. I feel like somebody else doesn't understand what You know, when you feel something that Sephia, and you think about when you have to end yourself, you have to cut yourself, you have to hurt yourself. I ever feeling like that, and the bravest thing I have ever done itu adalah continuing to live when I want to die. Jadi ketika I want to die and I want to continue my life, itu adalah the bravest thing that I ever done. Jadi ketika kamu ngerasa bahwa I want to end my life or I want to cut myself, I want to hurt myself gitu kan, because I feel so much more pain gitu kan. Tapi kamu lebih memilih untuk continue your life, untuk menjadi pribadi yang mungkin lebih baik daripada sebelumnya, itu adalah the bravest thing that yang bisa kamu lakukan. Sebenarnya itu mental pain itu adalah lebih dramatic dan cycle pain. Kalian pernah berpikir nggak kayak gitu? Kalau misalnya mental pain itu tuh lebih dramatic gitu daripada cycle pain-nya gitu. Tapi itu tuh lebih more common gitu sebenarnya, dan also more hard to bear. Nah, jadi it is easier to say my tooth is aching gitu ya. Jadi gigi aku sakit nih gitu kan. Lebih mudah mengatakan itu daripada kalian say my heart is broken, my heart is full of pain. Benar nggak? Benar kan? Jadi lebih mudah mengatakan bahwa perut aku sakit daripada aku lagi patah hati nih, atau kayak aku lagi nggak enak nih, aku lagi bad mood, atau kayak I feel like I'm dying gitu kan. Itu lebih mudah mengatakan bahwa kalian sakit secara fisik daripada kalian harus mengatakan bahwa kalian sakit secara mental gitu. Itu pasti seperti itu. Dan apa ya, having anxiety itu dan depression itu is like being scared and tired at the same time. Karena kalian itu apa ya, udah capek nih gitu kan, tapi kalian takut juga kalau untuk berhenti gitu, tapi kalian capek untuk melanjutin. Jadi itu having anxiety, depression or something like that gitu adalah being scared and tired at the same time. Apa ya, kalau misalnya kamu tanya self harm itu apakah good untuk membantu kamu, yang tahu sebenarnya kamu gitu. Tapi kalau misalnya ditanya ke aku adalah itu kalau misalnya memang membantu kamu, apakah itu jalan yang benar atau tidak, it's not a good way, karena masih banyak way untuk help your mental condition. Jadi your mental pain itu masih banyak pertolongannya, bukan hanya cut yourself aja. Mungkin kalau misalnya sudah melakukan ya that's okay gitu, jangan kita lanjutin lagi gitu ya. Tapi masih banyak tuh jalan, kita bisa temuin psikologis, kita bisa temuin orang yang tepat. Kadang kita tuh ngerasa bahwa kalau misalnya kenapa sih kok gue nggak ada teman gitu ya, kayak kok aku nggak ada orang yang bisa ngerti. Itu sebenarnya bukan nggak ada orang yang bisa ngerti, but you can find someone truly understand you. Jadi kamu nggak bisa menemukan orang yang benar-benar bisa memahami kamu seperti apa gitu. Kamu cuma nggak bisa temuin itu aja gitu. Tapi kalau misalnya you find someone who truly understand you, sebenarnya kamu bisa berbagi pain dengan dia gitu. Apalagi kalau misalnya dia benar-benar seseorang yang benar-benar bisa memahami mental health, dia tuh pasti oke banget kalau misalnya kalian itu berbagi pain dengan dia, berbagi kesedihan dengan dia. Mungkin maybe dia nggak bisa bantuin kalian, tapi seenggaknya dia selalu akan sama kalian kalau misalnya kalian butuh dia gitu. Jadi seseorang yang diandalkan. Jadi kalau misalnya kalian punya teman yang selalu bilang I got you, whatever it is I got you gitu, itu teman yang benar-benar harus kalian jaga banget gitu, karena nggak semua orang itu bisa got you when you are in trouble, when you are in pain, karena nggak semua orang bisa memahami kalian, understand you. Jadi kalau tips aku sih don't cut yourself, tapi kalau misalnya untuk cut your hair it's very okay menurut aku. Kalau misalnya udah namanya berpotensi untuk kill you, I think that's not a good way. I think that's not a best choice to do. Kalian bisa temuin orang, masih banyak hal yang bisa kalian lakukan kayak psychologist. Kalau misalnya kalian emang gak mau psychologist tapi kalian pengen cerita with somebody else, kalian bisa cerita ke platform yang memang menyediakan curhat online gitu, atau kalian harus temuin orang yang benar-benar bisa kalian ajak cerita. I mean like Kalau kalian mau cerita sama aku boleh banget. Aku tuh selalu terbuka banget kalau misalnya orang want to share friends to me, want to help, butuh teman buat mungkin aku belum tentu bisa help kalian, belum tentu bisa bantu kalian, but I promise I will temani kalian untuk get along with your anxiety, get along with your depression or something like yang mungkin selama ini kalian butuh banget someone who truly would truly understand your feelings, apalagi orang-orang yang memang benar-benar memperhatikan self love and self care gitu. So I think cut yourself and self harm itu adalah that's not a best choice to do when you are a survivor of mental pain. Karena self harm ya benar-benar bukan jalan yang paling baik gitu. Okay, because your body is not your body is bukan kanvas gitu sebenarnya. Jadi kalian nggak bisa mewarnai apapun di sini. Your body is not a canvas gitu. Okay, is it help you? Is it answer your question, Sephia?
Yes, Kak. Is it helpful? Thank you so much for the answer.
Anyone else? Ada yang pengen cerita experience-nya dan tanya lagi?
Can I, Kak Disya? Beside the Sephia experience, Chella and Cantika, anxiety or other mental health issue, it appears because our environment, our relationship with others. So my question is it social media also one of the cause anxiety or the other mental health issues?
I'm so sorry. I can get the question. I mean, like, can you just boleh ulangi?
Beside Sephia experience or the Chella, as I know, anxiety or the other mental health issue, it appears because our environment, our relationship with other. So my question is it social media also one of the causes the mental health or the mental health issue or our anxiety? That's
Yeah,
is it clear?
Yeah, that's clear. Thank you, Jani. Thank you. Kalau if you ask me, is it social media impact the mental illness gitu ya? Okay. Sebenarnya it's a big yes gitu. Sebenarnya mau environment secara social media ataupun environment non social media itu sangat impact your mental pain. Apa sih yang media itu impact our mental illness atau mental health gitu. First, living in social media is living with a fake world. I mean like it's very fake gitu ya, karena what we see in social media itu adalah sebenarnya kadang bukan apa yang terjadi. We see people happy in social media. We see a public figure happy with their lives. Tapi mungkin di belakang itu they have a full depression of their life because haters or bad words gitu kan. We don't know what really happened with them gitu. Kita nggak tahu apa yang benar-benar terjadi dengan mereka. So I mean like if you're living in social media, it means you living in a fake world. You living in a fake platform gitu. So if you meet fake people, itu bakal impact banget dengan kalian sendiri. So kalau misalnya ditanya social media itu impact nggak buat mental kalian, tergantung social media, environment social media seperti apa yang kalian choose gitu. Misalnya di Instagram, orang-orang seperti apa yang kalian follow gitu kan. Kemudian kayak public figure seperti apa yang kalian jadikan sebagai seorang public figure-nya kalian gitu kan. Jadi selebgram seperti apa yang kalian jadikan public figure-nya kalian. Apakah dia adalah orang yang spread the positive vibes ataupun negative vibes, itu sangat benar-benar bergantung dengan apa yang kalian lihat di social media, because like I said before, social media is full of fake people. Walaupun full of fake, tetapi banyak public figure yang memang dia itu di platform ataupun di Instagramnya itu adalah menyebarkan hal-hal yang positif, walaupun banyak with depression, get along with anxiety di belakangnya, in the back of their social media gitu. Apa yang mereka bagikan itu benar-benar membantu kita. Jadi menurut aku social media impact our mental health ketika kalian itu memang memilih environment social media yang baik gitu ya. Kayak environment kita di dalam dunia nyata. Di dalam dunia nyata pun kita nggak bisa bilang bahwa dunia nyata lebih baik daripada social media, because social media dan dunia nyata itu sama-sama environment. Jadi sama-sama lingkungan. Jadi ada lingkungan yang nyata, ada lingkungan yang tidak nyata. Nah, kalau misalnya di social media, we choose the best environment. Mungkin kayak misalnya di Instagram kita follow yang memang bagus untuk kita, dan begitu pula di our dunia nyata gitu kan. Kita pilih environment yang memang menurut kita bisa mempengaruhi mental kita dengan in a good way gitu. Jadi kalau misalnya tadi pertanyaannya mental health impact banget sama seperti environment kita di dunia nyata gitu. But you have to be careful because social media is a fake word. I mean like social media is you can touch social media. It's a fake gitu.
Thank you.
Sama anytime. Anyone want to share stories and ask a question?
Can I, Kak?
Oh, okay, Rosana, boleh.
This is related sama yang respon atau cerita ke teman tadi tentang masalah mental health. I have a friend when I was in senior high school. She have a mental health problem. She often asks for help to me and ask for solution, and I am really want to give her solution, but sometimes I feel afraid that what will I say is will make her getting more sad. Nah, what I want to ask is what should we do, or how do we respond when a friend who has mental health problems asks for help, but we have no knowledge about mental health? This is Kak.
Okay, thank you, Rosana, for the question. That's a really good question. Actually, based on my experience as an anxiety disorder, I really want to get a conversation with people. Tapi kadang I don't really need their advice. I mean, like, I just want someone to listen to my story gitu. Jadi kadang aku nggak butuh mereka mau bilang apa. Aku tuh nggak butuh sebenarnya advice apapun gitu. Aku cuma butuh mereka dengerin aku ngomong, mereka jadi teman aku untuk ngobrol gitu. Nah, kebanyakan orang-orang seperti itu. Nah, for me, kalau misalnya you afraid, you scared, kalau misalnya what your advice itu doesn't help mereka gitu. Ya, sebenarnya yang paling help itu adalah kamu menjadi teman yang bisa menjadi pendengar yang baik. Kamu temani teman kamu kalau misalnya mau cerita, kamu jadi teman ngobrol, itu sebenarnya udah enough banget gitu untuk orang-orang yang pengen ceritanya didengar. Karena kebanyakan orang yang sedih, kebanyakan orang depression, anxiety, itu mereka lebih pengen untuk kita sorry ya guys. Oke, tadi sampai orang yang anxiety, depression, itu kadang mereka cuma pengen butuh tempat atau wadah ataupun a friend yang memang mereka bisa tuangkan their feelings untuk orang itu gitu. Jadi menurut aku kalau misalnya kamu takut, you don't have to be afraid because what we need as a mental illness survivor gitu. Kadang we just need a friend to talk with, menjadi a good listener gitu. Jadi kita tuh sebenarnya pengennya sih itu gitu. Kalau dari aku itu aja udah sangat enough banget, udah helpful banget, udah sangat membantu. Apalagi kalau misalnya advice, kalau misalnya kamu memberikan advice dan advice-nya itu juga cocok di aku tuh pasti sangat membantu. Tetapi yang sangat membantu itu sebenarnya adalah you being my friend and you listen to my story and ya, pokoknya menemani aku saat aku pengen ngobrol, itu very helpful banget. Itu aja udah enough banget bahkan gitu. Is it answer your question or not?
Oh yes, this is clear, Kak. Thank you so much, Kak.
Yeah, thank you so much too. Anytime. Anyone else? Ada yang pengen tanya lagi? Ini boleh kan mix Indonesia English, boleh kan ya? Boleh.
Boleh, Kak.
Okay, lessons. Okay, lesson.
I wanna ask, especially it's related about coping stress. I ever read an article about how to coping stress, and there are 3 methods, and one of them is problems. And actually, personally, I'm the one who tend to implement the method to cope with my stress. For example, when I get a lot of duty that I will stress and overwhelmed by that, I tend to, as I tend to finish the duty as soon as possible, even though when in the process, when I finish it, it's really stressful and yeah, it make me burn out. So my question is, does the method effective to be implemented, especially when we are in a burnout state? Thank you, Kak.
Okay, first of all, I'm so sorry. What method? I mean, like, what method? I can hear you when you say about method.
Problem solving, focus coping. It's kind of focus on the problem that make you stress.
Oh, okay. I got it. I got that.
Yes, understand.
So focus on problem that you want to solve, gitu.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, exactly. Okay. Focus on a problem there. Okay. Focus on problem. I think it's not a good. I think it's not an effective method because when you just focus on your problem, you can go focus on anything else. I think maybe 50% on your problems. I mean, like, not focus on your problem, but focus to get rid your problem. And 50% again adalah 50% itu yang lainnya adalah untuk fokus yourself. I mean, like, hal lain yang bisa kita sudah get rid of your problems. Menurut aku jangan, menurut aku ya, this is my opinion, this really pure my opinion. Jadi kalau misalnya 100% you focus on your problem, just focus on your problem, you can go focus on anything else yang bisa kalian lakukan yang I mean, if you have something to do beside you focusing on your problem, sebenarnya 50-50 gitu. I mean, like 50% you focus to get rid of your problem. Berarti yang 50%-nya lagi adalah kalian fokus untuk melakukan hal yang lain dibandingkan harus untuk just focus on your problem gitu. Menurut aku tuh that's not effective method because menurut aku kalau untuk diriku sendiri itu nggak efektif karena untuk hanya fokus di problem aku aja, aku nggak bisa untuk fokus on another thing. Aku harus fokus on another thing juga, karena nggak semua problem itu kadang bisa kita selesain loh gitu. Jadi ketika kita fokus just one problem gitu, kita hanya fokus di problem kita aja, dan tiba-tiba at the end problem is not solved, maksudnya nggak bisa kita solve gitu, kita jadi bakal kehilangan yang lainnya gitu, padahal kita masih bisa melakukan banyak hal gitu beside untuk ngelakuin fokus ke problem gitu. I mean like you can share 50-50, jadi fokus to get rid of your problem, and 50 anymore is you focus on yourself to something, to do something else gitu.
Oh, okay. But one of the problem when we know that when we get a lot of duty, right? We want to take a rest, but when we are take a rest, but we feel regret. How about the situation?
Okay, regret.
Well, it is
Regret of what?
regret because like I feel I just waste my time
Okay,
like that.
you
Yes.
get your cuti, ya, cuti.
Yes,
Oh, oke. Oke.
like
Lama banget
rest.
jadinya. Oke.
Hmm.
Okay, maybe take a rest ya, berarti you
Yes,
have
take
to
a
take
rest.
a rest. Yeah, take a rest. But when you take a rest, you feel regret because you do something yang mungkin apa cara bilangnya, you waste your time gitu ya,
Yes.
because you take a rest gitu. Get tired, don't push yourself harder gitu. Jangan mendorong diri kalian lebih kuat lagi untuk ngelakuin hal yang mungkin menjadi salah satu salah satu hal yang bikin kalian cukup capek, tired. Jadi when you tired, is it okay to break? Is it okay to take a rest? Is it okay to stop for a while gitu. Jadi ketika kalian sudah stop for a while and you take a rest, sebenarnya tuh nggak waste your time. Bahkan ketika kalau misalnya kalian terlalu push yourself harder untuk hal-hal yang mungkin udah tired, kalian udah capek gitu ya, itu bahkan bakal impact ke mental health kalian sendiri gitu. Karena ketika kita terlalu push ourselves harder, itu sebenarnya bikin kita malah kayak stressful banget kan. Nah, kamu memilih untuk push yourself harder, tetapi kamu jadi stressful gitu. Kalau aku sih mending aku istirahat dulu, take a break for a while. Jadi ketika aku ngelakuin hal yang lain pun aku jadi lebih pikiran jadi lebih jernih gitu, karena aku juga udah istirahat yang cukup gitu. Jadi aku nggak mau push myself harder because I love myself. Jadi take a break and take a moment to untuk rest gitu adalah one of the step to your self love yourself gitu, care to yourself gitu. Jadi kalau push harder itu menurut aku no gitu, a big no gitu. You have to take a rest sometime, it's okay.
Okay, Kak Disya, thank you.
Yeah, I need
what
time.
usually you do when you are stressed maybe, or any tip for us maybe?
For when what?
Any tip that you can share how to cope with stress?
Oke, how to coping with stress. Nah,
yeah.
stres itu dimulai dari ketika kalian melakukan kegiatan yang sangat banyak, tapi you can get along with that condition. Jadi kalian tuh nggak bisa ngebawa semua kegiatan itu tuh dalam satu waktu gitu. So coping with stress ataupun dealing with stress itu yang pertama, if you get tired, you have to take a rest gitu. Kalau aku dari tips aku sendiri, if I can't get these things, I mean like when I have full of things in my mind, I have to do something yang benar-benar banyak. Aku harus punya time management yang baik, sehingga kalau misalnya aku stress gitu dan tired gitu, I have to take time with myself untuk rest. Jadi nggak semuanya itu harus dilakukan satu waktu. Karena kalau misalnya dilakukan dalam satu waktu itu yang bikin nggak efektif for me. Nah, jadi tipsnya itu adalah kalian boleh multitasking, kalian bisa melakukan banyak hal, tapi kalian harus ngerti time management kalian gimana. Dan kalau misalnya capek, jangan push yourself harder. Jadi kalau misalnya pun kalian stres, tadi kan pertanyaannya coping with stress ya. Nah, ini aku tipsnya ngasih tipsnya ini sebelum kalian ke stresnya gitu ya. Jadi kalau kalian nggak mau stres, make sure kalian punya time management yang baik, sehingga kalau misalnya kalian punya time management yang baik, kalian bisa lebih lebih baik untuk kayak kalian tahu kapan aku harus stop, kapan aku harus start lagi gitu kan. Jadi kalian tahu gitu. Nah, kalau misalnya udah terlanjur stres, you have to take easy on yourself, dan you have to take rest. Take rest nanti wasting your time Kak gitu kan, atau kalau misal aku istirahat nanti hal-hal yang lainnya bakal sia-sia aja dong aku lakuin, aku bakal melakukan hal-hal yang sia-sia because I take rest too long gitu kan. Sebenarnya kalau take rest too long itu bakal sia-sia, itu yang sia-sia. Tapi kalau misalnya take rest just for a little bit, hanya untuk refresh your mind gitu kan, that's very okay, because kita juga pasti punya titik capeknya gitu ya, nggak semuanya harus push harder gitu. Jadi you have to take a rest a little bit sih. Kalau misal udah stress, menurut aku you have to quality time with yourself. Kalian kalau misal quality time kalian baca buku, atau quality time kalian tidur. If your quality time itu adalah jogging or staycation, jogging gitu. Jadi do whatever you likes, jangan terlalu push harder. Biar stresnya juga nggak jadi depression, karena depression itu muncul dari stres loh bisa. Gitu.
Oke Kak Disya, thanks.
Ya, sama-sama, anytime. Anyone else? Ada lagi?
Disya, beside your tips that I want to ask, if we have problem and we do that, after that if we give reward for ourselves, is it good Kak?
Is it good? Itu good banget, because when you buy something that maybe you love thing and you buy that, you reward yourself, itu adalah a form of self love. Tapi ingat ya, jangan boros berkedok self love gitu ya. Jadi kalian boros banyak beli, this is my self love, this is my form of self love, aku beli ini, beli itu, beli ini gitu kan. Kenapa kamu beli ini, beli itu? Terserah aku dong, namanya juga self love gitu ya. Itu namanya self love yang boros berkedok self love gitu. Nah, tapi kalau misalnya ditanya reward yang kayak misalnya kalian udah do something a lot today and you wanna reward yourself like buy pizza or buy boba gitu ya, because you get tired and it makes your mood itu boost lagi gitu, kayak mood kalian tuh jadi bagus lagi, itu oke banget gitu, karena itulah bentuk kalian menghargai diri sendiri gitu. Jangan lupa gitu, kalian tuh juga harus love yourself, harus menghargai diri sendiri, dan bentuk penghargaan orang terhadap dirinya sendiri itu kan different ya, beda-beda gitu kan. Kalau misalnya aku kayak kamu, Jani, aku tuh kadang suka kasih reward to myself if I I have something, do something yang mungkin menurut aku tuh nggak mudah, dan ketika aku sudah do that things, aku reward myself gitu. Tapi ingat ya, jangan boros berkedok self love. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Anyone else?
Kak, I'm curious if we are not sensitive to ourselves about the depression that we are having, and will it affect our physical health? Because if it goes to our mental health, it's clearly affect us. And because I feel it, and it's tough sometimes to think positively, and I can become more empathetic and cannot accept advice from anyone when I'm in that phase. And depression is also affect my social activities. Like I've been lived 11 years with depression, and I went to school, and now I'm in the college. And I just like Sephia said before, I just had a few of friends, and sometimes I can be very jealous of those who can be good at socializing and have a bunch of friends, and they can maintain their friendships. Like how can they do that kind of things? I just still wondering because I can relate to that. Um, I can I can easily make friends, but I find it challenging to keep in touch with them, and I just struggle with this thing, and I don't know, I just bad at socializing. And actually, like I said before, I had a depression, and it's also affect my personality because when I was child, I was a cheerful and active person, but my personality changed since fifth grade of elementary school. After my mother passed away, suddenly I turned into a quiet person, maybe like introvert, just like Sophia. And it just for elementary school, students who have been should have been very active at that time. But yeah, my personality just changed drastically, and I realized that it was a long time ago, and now I can do anything else to bring back my old self. And yeah, I can only survive to get out of this depression that I'm suffering from. Yeah, I'm sorry I am talk a little bit out of the question that I give it to bring to you all. And yeah, back to the question, will depression affect our physical health?
Okay, cycle. I mean like fisik ya berarti. Our depression will impact our fisik gitu.
Yes.
Yep. Will impact. It depends on you ya sebenarnya. Gimana kamu control depression sebenarnya. Kalau misalnya aku sih kalau anxiety, because I'm living with anxiety, itu impact ke my psycho condition, because kadang aku suka jadi sakit gitu ya. I mean like sangat impact sih. Mungkin depression and anxiety itu bukan hampir sama, that's a very different. Tapi yang namanya mental disorder itu sama seperti I mean like mereka punya satu geng gitu ya menurut aku, kayak ada cycle illness, kemudian ada mental illness gitu kan. Nah, jadi menurut aku apakah bakal impact ke cycle-nya kita gitu? Menurut aku sih bakal sih, karena it depends on you sebenarnya. Kamu gimana get along with the depression itu gimana gitu. Tapi kalau misalnya further information about that sih, aku bakal research dulu ya sebenarnya, Chella, because I'm not a psychologist, I don't really know. But if you're asking me apakah aku merasa bahwa bakal impact? Aku ngerasa impact sih gitu. I mean like living with depression itu kan like depression is like living in a body that fights to survive, tapi with a mind that tries to die. Bener nggak sih kayak gitu? Menurut aku sih benar ya. Karena anxiety juga rasanya seperti itu gitu. I mean like mirip-mirip mungkin ya gitu. Jadi kalau misalnya ditanya impact atau enggak, sebagai seorang anxiety aku ngerasa impact. Tapi kalau misalnya seorang depression mungkin saja gitu. Tapi kalau untuk further information mungkin nanti aku research tuh, oke? Thank you.
Okay, Disya, thank you so much.
Aku juga thank you. Ya.
Excuse me, can I share about Chella question?
Boleh.
Actually, it's not my opinion, but I ever read about the term psychosomatis. Maybe it's related on what Sheila question, that depression can cause bad impact on our health. As I know from the book, depression or stress can have a negative impact for our health because our body, when we are stressed, produce cortisol, it is hormonal stress that the characteristic is really corrosive. So when it's stuck on our stomach, it can increase stomach acid, and of course it can increase our blood pressure. I think like that. You can search more about psychosomatic disorder.
Thank you, Lesen, for sharing to us.
Yes.
Is it answer your question, Stella?
Yeah, is it? Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else?
Can I, Kak? So I am that kind of person who will always easily getting overthinking about something, especially when, for example, when I'm doing something and I make a mistake, and then I'm always feeling guilty or feeling bad about that. And what I want to ask is how to avoid this feeling of guilty or feeling bad about something that we have done. Gitu, Kak.
Sometimes that's very normal sebenarnya, Rosana, to feeling bad to when you have done something, because kadang apa yang kita lakuin itu far from our expectation. So if it far from our expectation, that's okay, that's very okay. That's a part of our life sebenarnya. Karena kalau misalnya kita ngerasa bahwa ekspektasi kita, that's not gonna happen, because kadang kita nggak bisa apa yang kita ekspektasiin itu sesuai dengan the reality. If you're asking me how to deal with yourself yang kadang feeling bad when you have done something, that's okay sebenarnya. That's okay. Take it easy on yourself. That will be okay, and that's okay to make mistake, because we're just human being, and mistake is a part of our life gitu. It's a part of our life gitu. Jadi kalau misalnya ngelakuin kesalahan atau ngelakuin hal yang mungkin menurut kita tuh kurang memuaskan, that's okay. That's very okay. Nggak semuanya harus sesuai dengan our expectation gitu. Is it answer your question, Rosana?
Yes, Kak. This is clear. Thank you, Kak.
Yeah, anytime. Anyone else? Ayo, ada lagi?
I think it's all from us, Kak.
Oh yeah, that's enough.
Yep.
Okay. Can I get can I give you the conclusion about our our talk? Okay, boleh ya?
First thing.
Okay, maybe this is not a conclusion. I mean, because I'm aku agak sedikit surprise karena di dalam this discussion itu ternyata ada yang depression, ada yang anxiety, ada yang depression, kemudian ada yang pokoknya banyak gitu. Ternyata kalian get along with this situation. Jadi I have a friend in here gitu. Hi guys. Jadi aku tuh udah cerita, ternyata kalian juga ternyata punya experience yang sama, dan aku ngerasa kalau misalnya aku bercerita dengan orang yang experience yang sama dengan aku, I have a friend dan kalian juga will understand what I'm talking gitu. Jadi aku tuh bukan hanya berkor-kor yang kayak ngomong apaan sih gitu, tapi kalian bisa ngerti because you got through this juga. Dan yang mau aku omongin adalah apa ya? Kalau live with depression itu adalah depression itu ketika when you don't really care about anything, and anxiety itu adalah when you care too much about everything. Dan having both itu just like hell. Jadi kalau misalnya salah satunya aja tuh udah ngerasa kayak I feel like I'm dying, I feel this gitu kan. Kemudian kayak kalau misalnya kalian punya keduanya gitu, wah itu udah kayak apa banget ya. Nggak tahu deh aku deskripsiin rasanya gimana punya keduanya gitu. Nah, menurut aku kalau misalnya kalian berada di titik yang dimana kalian nggak bisa control your emotion, control your thoughts, kemudian kalian pengen butuh teman cerita. Di sini aku bukan cuma promosi, but Ilsihasa Indonesia will help you to get through that thing gitu. Jadi kalian bisa banget kirim cerita ke aku, ke Ilsihasa Indonesia, ke email, ke DM gitu kan, to help you get along with your mental illness. Dan di sini aku cuma pengen bilang, you're not alone in this world. There are so many people will help you to get along with your depression, with your anxiety, with your pokoknya masih banyak orang yang peduli dan understand what you feeling gitu. What you feel and your feeling, what your thought, apa yang kamu pikirkan dan apa yang kamu pengenin. Sebenarnya kamu punya teman semua aja yang bisa understand you about yourself gitu. So my tips adalah find someone yang will understand you. Dan kalau misalnya mau ke psychologist itu sangat oke banget, that's okay. Dan kalau misalnya mau cerita ke platform yang memang mereka menyediakan layanan bercerita gitu, that's very okay. Itu semua bakal bisa membantu kalian. Dan satu lagi, kalau misalnya kalian pengen hidup dengan peaceful gitu ya, sebenarnya hidup dengan peaceful itu adalah living with hidup itu pasti ada problemnya, jadi nggak semuanya peaceful. But if you have a problem with yourself, adalah go easy on yourself ya. Whatever you do today itu adalah let it be enough. Jadi menurut aku kalau misalnya kalian emang pengen punya kehidupan yang baik, kemudian pengen punya deal with yourself gitu, adalah being enough with yourself gitu. So I think that's enough for me. Thank you for your question. Thank you for sharing to me, and sangat senang banget dan excited banget bisa berada di diskusi ini bersama kalian, dan makasih juga udah inviting me to this discussion. Aku got a lot of information, got a lot of question, got a lot of friends. Jadi thank you banget, dan kalian bisa juga kontakkan dengan aku di Instagram or di WA, di Sephia juga ada nomor aku, nanti boleh minta aja ke Sephia kalau misalnya mau cerita. Thank you semuanya. Kalau misalnya ada kesalahan dalam my words, my action, aku minta maaf banget karena aku juga masih belajar, kita sama-sama belajar di sini. Thank you semuanya. Thank you. Aku kembaliin ke Chella, oke.
Okay, thank you.